Hi, everyone. Okay, now I'm into the final episode. This is the part that's had me scared a little bit, little apprehensive. Oh, I'm pulling that piece off because that was the one piece I was going to reglue, but I didn't reglue that. I had to go. I didn't have to. I had a little episode the other day. A little health episode that had me a little concerned. So I went to see my doctor this morning, and he put me through a couple of little tiny tests and assured me that I'm not going to kick the bucket or anything. And so I'm happy for that. He did like a little EKG, and then he sent me for a little X-ray. But but all is looking good. And I was just having a small attack of the hypochondrianism. That's what I decided. So anyhow, the Hubster and I, after we went to have the little, after I had my little X-ray thing, we went over to Hardee's. Hardee's for a little lunch. Why is this stuff separate? And I'm telling you, we used to like Hardee's years ago. We haven't been there in years. But we went to Hardee's for lunch. And doggone it, if that food was about as greasy, I'm telling you, I shouldn't say nothing bad about no place, but I've never had anything so greasy in all my life. So I'm looking forward to the diarrhea tonight. I know that might be too much information, but I'm thinking that was greasy stuff. Yeah, okay, so now, like I said, this here is, this paint is like, oh, what is that clump? Well, it's a clump. That paint's a clump. So if this ruins this, I got something to blame it on, so that is good. Now, I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to take some of this metallic cornmeal. Oh, no, copper. Sometimes when you're old and you don't have your glasses on, you're reading glasses, no telling what stuff is going to read to you. This is not cornmeal. Metallic copper. I was going to put some of that in there, kind of, sort of like this. Like, sort of just squish it out. Like that, sort of like that. Now, like I say, this is the part that kind of scares me a little. I don't know what it's going to do. Don't know what's going to do. Oh, that's not. I need a piece of, COPD. I guess I'm supposed to read that. I don't have time for such nonsense. Now, so I can use that. Oh, no, you know what I need to do? I won't use this. I might read that bit of nonsense later. I don't know why they send me such nonsense. I'll just get me a page here that I can use as a paint-off page. So that's going to be this right here. Okay. Now, I know you guys say, what are you doing? You're wasting your time. I know, yes, I know. I got my string on. Jeez. Maybe I should start over. Okay. So like this. There. Now, I got that open there so I can put my brush. So I can go like this. And, wait, let's see. Okay, now I don't have no, geez, now I don't have no place to put my arm. Okay, there we go. Let's put that like this. Wait a minute. Okay, I know, I need to turn this off and start over again. Okay, everybody who has clicked the unlike button. At least you're clicking a button. There we go. Now, okay, now then. It's the first, it's almost like taking a blank canvas and putting the first touch on it. So, that's always the hardest part. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to go with this bit of copper, a little bit of black, which I guess I don't really need the black on there. And I am just got a dry brush, and I am going over it with that little bit of copper. And I'm just going to mishmatch it with this bit of like copper paint, acrylic paint. I have also over here some Inca gold, and it's gold, yellow gold. I might use some of that in here as well. Now let me tell you, you guys, I guess I didn't get that black in there at all. Let me see, I don't need too much of this, even this copper. And let me tell you, my Inca gold had turned into a rock. It was hard as a rock yesterday. And I almost thought that maybe I had to throw it away. But as it turned out, I put glycerin and water in there and just left it. It was only in there for a little while when alakazam, it started softening up. So I was very happy to learn that. So if you ever have, because I guess it's quite common for that stuff to harden. So if you ever have that harden, see, glycerin, that's what I used. Just put some glycerin and water. I put probably a little bit more water than I did glycerin, and probably an ounce total. And yeah, I don't think I needed that black paint on there at all. Maybe I did maybe I did. Well, yeah, maybe I did, because here I'm mixing a little bit of black with, I got more in this here brush. That was at the thrift shop, but it was some children's clay brushes. But I bought them because they was cheap as cheap can be, and I'm like a cheapo. I'm a cheapo kind of a person. So, but it's working just fine. The only problem with it, I see bristles here and there and everywhere, but I can pick those up later. See, I'm dipping it into the paint a little bit, and then I'm kind of wiping it off on the paper first before I actually put it here, because I don't want to get a whole lot of this color in there. I want it to look like professional did it when I'm done. I want it to look professional. Yeah, I know. Professional. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna leave the professionalities to the professionals. Yeah, I got too much black in there. Let me see. You know what I'm gonna do? What was that I had? Oh, I had this. Copper cornbread. I'm gonna put some right there on my page instead of that bowl, because I got too much paint in that bowl. So I'll just be able to get a little bit off of that page and carry it over here to my art project. Oh, I can't wait till my kids see this. They're gonna think I'm like a Picasso. They're gonna think I am a regular Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo. Who was them frogs? No, they weren't frogs. They were turtles. Michelangelo, let me see. Michelangelo, Leonardo. No, I don't know. My son was so into them turtles. Those, what do you call them, turtles? Um, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when he was like young, and now he's like, well, he's still young. He's 33 years old, and but I have forgotten the names. I wonder what their names are. Leonardo. That arm's getting tired here. Okay, now let me see. I don't want to get too much. See, right here, I have too much. I have to get some. I got too much. So I'm going to go over, get rid of some of that, because with the black. No, get some of the black. Get rid of that a little bit. Yeah, because it was a little bit too much. This piece here might be a little bit too much too, but I kind of think I like that. Okay, now what I want to do, now this is probably where everything's going to go to south. Now let me see. I don't know. That looks kind of, when I look at it in the vision, in the screen, I can see that that maybe I need maybe this is like too much. I don't know. Actually, I don't think so. I think it might be okay. I think it might be okay. Let me get this part up here. What do you think? Kind of hard to tell the glare of that. Okay, now this is where I'm probably going to mess up because I'm a purple addict. And this here purple metallic paint, well, it's actually amethyst. I'm going to take this amethyst and I'm just going to dab a little bit there. I'm going to get a different brush here. Let's get a clean one. Because now this is where I'm scared again. Because I want a little bit of purple in here. And I don't know where to put it. I just know I want it there. Okay, this is nerve-wracking. Okay, I want just like a little of purple. I don't want it to be overpowering. Okay. Y'all, would you watch this dry for just a minute? I gotta go let Sammy. She's out in the bedroom walking. I gotta go let her out of the bedroom. Just a minute. I'm coming, Sammy. I'm coming. I hear you, Bertie. Bertie, go take care of Sammy. Take care of your sister. Okay, now. Okay, she was locked in the bedroom. She was taking a nap with me, but she never wants to wake up when I wake up. So she always is fashionably late, so I have to go let her out. But she's like 17 years old. She's my little mini doxie. She's the miniest one. She's weighed 6 pounds. And so I had to go let her out. She's 17 years old. She's just a teenager, like me. Yeah, so now this is, I don't know. You know, if this does turn out to be just like lumpy grossly or something, if I just really don't like it in the end, I can always just respray paint the whole thing, because I spray painted the whole thing with black and flat black paint, because that's what I had out there on the porch. And next to the bird nest, there's bird nest on the shelf on my front porch. On my front porch is where, well, we got the grill out there. We never use the front. We come in the side door, garage door, and so on the front porch, that's where I do my encaustic art out there, because you need to have a lot of ventilation when you do melt that encaustic wax. But I have this paint out there, this black paint, spray paint out there. Didn't feel like there was much in the can, but there was enough. There was enough, and that's all I needed was enough. Just like money in the bank. I had it enough. Don't have much, have enough. So actually, I think I'm down to $34. So I got enough. Okay, bills paid. We went out to lunch. Yeah, so I got enough. Now, I don't know. What are you all thinking? I don't know if you can really see this very well. I'm trying to get some purple in there, but just enough. And just enough so you can say, oh, there's purple in there. You can say, oh, is that like purple? And I would say, yeah, buddy, it's purple. It was kind of cool out having lunch, even if the food was greasy, because we went to the Hardee's. You know, when we first moved to this area, there was one high school in the county. And then they built a second high school. And then they built a third high school. And they built a fourth high school. Let me see. There was Fernando High, Springstead, Central, Wiki Wachi, and Nature Coast. Now there are 5 high schools. Well, we've been here 43 years. But, you know, this where we lived right here was mainly like, Spring Hill was like, it was a town for old folks, like a retirement town, but not anymore. Now it's full of, mud podge of people. But it was kids from the school, from over Wachi School. They were getting out of school, so I guess they were like meeting there to have dinner. And so it was kind of fun watching all those. I'm a people watcher, you know, and I was saying to my husband, I said, look at that over there, all them teenagers. I said, that's our future. That's our future leaders right there. I mean, all of those carefree teenagers having them a hamburger and a milkshake, and they're going to be leading our country in just a few years. They're going to be our leaders. They are going to be the ones. And we've seen these generations. My husband's 73 and I'm 68. And we see so many changes, and we see, you know, I at one time taught preschool and kindergarten. That was in the 90s, in the 80s. I started in the 80s, late 80s. Let's see, my last child was born in 85, and he was like 4, so he was 3, 88. So when I started teaching, well, see, now these little children, you know, we've lived in the same place. So, you know, I've seen so many of these kids grow up, and they're now, some of them, I'm not kidding, are grandparents themselves. That is just amazing. It amazes me. Now, do you see how that looks? I don't know. I don't know. Now, see, I don't know if I should take, what would happen now if I took a little bit of this Inca gold just on my finger? Okay, see now, because I'm concentrating, I think any minute this thing is going to go down in the handbasket. I didn't really say help. I said that. But it might go to hell in the handbasket. I don't. So I am just going to put a little bit of this gold, just a little bit here and there, and see what I get. Not a lot. Not a lot of this, but don't get all crazy like a crazy person. End up in a rubber room at the cracker factory. Yeah, at least we have one piece of art. I don't know. They may not even let us hang this in the rubber room. Oh, excuse me. I'm talking to myself again. I kind of get carried away sometimes with myself and talk to myself. Yeah. Don't let that bother you. I'm not dangerous. At least I'm not dangerous. You know, that's the good thing. At least I'm not dangerous. Okay. Now see, I am really, see, I don't know about y'all, but look at these. Donna, if you're watching these, that's my daughter. I'm going to call her back. What time is it? Oh, yeah, she's off work. Oh, she went. Oh, jeez. Yes, daughter of mine. Oh, why was I what? Why were you at Summit Imaging today? Oh, because I went to have just a little X-ray on my chest. Because they wanted to make sure my testicles were still there. I'll have to call you back. I'll call you back in just a few minutes to explain, because right at this moment we are talking to the world because I'm on a video. Okay, so if I just click the video to know what's going on, probably. No, not really. Alright. I'll call you back in just a few minutes because I'm almost done. Okay, I love you, darling. Bye-bye. That's my nosy daughter. She wonders why I was at the Summit Imaging. Guess I should have told her. I try not to worry my children. I don't like to worry them about things that probably don't need it. And see, she's a RN. She's a RN, so she kind of thinks she's a brain surgeon. Oh, she had school today. She went back to school, though, because now she wants to be an ARNP. It's like a RN with a crown or something. I don't know. Something like that. RN with a halo. Now I've got two RNs in my family. My daughter and my daughter-in-law. So both of them together, they're going to drive me nuts. They're going to drive me nuts because they think they're brain surgeons. Not really. I love them so much. But yeah, my Jennifer, she wants to be one of them ARNPs. So she's going to school for that. She had to drive to Tampa today for class. She does a lot of her classes online, but she does have to drive down to the brick and mortar college a couple times a week, I guess. So in 2 years, then now she's talking that if she gets through these 2 years, then just with another year, I think she said, well, she can get her doctorate. Boy, she'll be swimming in money then. She can buy me so many craft supplies. She doesn't know that yet. Hey. Actually, though, she's going to be paying student loans till the cows come home. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to be talking about what I'm doing. Instead, I'm giving you family history. I'm not giving you all my family history. I'm keeping the skeletons in the closet. Yeah, you don't want to hear about them skeletons. We got some skeletons in the closet. Let me tell you about that. Oops, I just dropped some. Okay, now I think y'all need to be telling me, stop, girlfriend. Yeah. I think I kind of like this gold. Get the whole thing painted gold. See? Oh, I was telling Donna. See, Donna, these are your acorns you brought me from New Hampshire. Here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one. They're all over here. And see these rings, Donna? Those are what you brought me from the operating room. You said you'd know I'd find something to do with them, and I did. I did find something to do with them. Tell Butch I said hello. Yeah. Susan, I love you, darling. I'm not answering your messages right now because I got this, my fingers, I got golden fingers. Work your fingers to the bone, what do you get? Golden fingers. That's not really how it goes. Oh, I was thinking about Goldfinger. Yeah. This here corner, I think I got a little much going on there. Maybe not though. Maybe if I get it over going this way, it'll balance it out a little bit so it doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Oh, that's better. Getting it all across the top. It doesn't look too bad. Okay. Nikki, are you watching? I miss you. I need to write to you, Nikki. And Sybil, how are you? I'm talking to my friends that I'm thinking of right now. Sybil. And Janie, Stacy. I can't forget Stacy. Stacy, what do you think? Is this a work of art or what? Yeah. This is just great. Oh, and then my friend, my BFF, my friend Cheryl. That's funny. Her and I both, she went to the doctor today, I went to the doctor today, and both of us have to have our bone density scans done. Both of us. See? When they get old, I guess it must be bone density season. Everybody wants, some old doctors wants us old folks to get ours, to see if our bones are dense. That's what tells us if we've got the osteoporosis or the osteopenia or osteo anything. Well, you know what? I think, let's see. Who else should I say? I'm running out of people to talk to now. See, I don't go many places. I kind of spend a lot of time just home. Just me, my dogs, and my hamster. We kind of like it that way because we're kind of weird. And so we quit going to the yacht club and the country club. We quit all that stuff. Oh, we never did go to the yacht club and the country club because we never did buy a yacht. We forgot to buy a yacht. I could have bought a yacht with all the stuff I've spent on crafts over the years. I could probably have a yacht. But what would I do with a yacht? Paint it with this stuff? Oh, let me get some on this little flower. Okay, I think, what is it? 28 minutes, 43 seconds. Alright, I think that maybe, now this is really one of these things. I can't say that it's beautiful or pretty or whatever, but it's the best I can do for what I have, being 68 years old, and, but at least I'm not going to be dead soon. I wondered after my little episode the other day, I said, holy smokes. I thought, if you ever watched, what's his name? Fred, what was his name? Fred Stanford, yeah, he'd say, it's the big one, Elizabeth. He would tell, his wife, who was already in heaven, he'd say, it's the big one, Elizabeth, kind of scare her. I mean, he thought he was going to die and go to heaven. That's how I was the other day. I figured, oh my gosh, I can't cook now. I got all these craft supplies to use. But now my doctor today, he tells me I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm going to live to be a ripe old age. Which, that's good to hear. I only went to him because he's cute. I love the people in his office. He's just an awesome doc, and his office staff is like angels. Oh, that must be the Hubster home. He went for his afternoon walk, or evening walk, or whatever. Okay, now, so I'm wiping a little bit off here and there with this baby wipe in places that I think it might be a little bit too prominent. You know, like a wart on somebody's nose. Too prominent. There was some guy at party today. I said, don't turn your head, Hubster, but look at that guy's nose. I mean, I thought Jimmy Durante just walked in the restaurant. He had one big nose. He could have been a detective, big as that nose was. Okay, what do you think, guys? All right. I'm not going to do anything else to this. This is like done. This is done did. This is a done did job right here. Except, see, I got some of them here. 7 o'clock already? Holy smoke. See that? 7 o'clock. Dismissed. That tells me that it's time for me to take my medicine. Alright, that's it. That's it. This is it. This is finished. This is finished. Now. Oh, she's cutting into the dumpster today. Okay, I want to read something though. Let's read, I don't want to read about overweight. Praise. Let's read about praise. See, there's always just a little header up there that tells what it's about. Power of your world. Okay, so each of us is doing the very best we can at this moment. If we knew better, if we had more understanding and awareness, we would do it differently. But since we're doing our best, we need to applaud ourselves for our efforts. I am totally adequate at all times. Praise yourself and tell yourself how absolutely wonderful you are. Don't make yourself wrong. When you do something new, don't beat yourself up because you're not a pro at it the first time. Practice. Learn what does work and what doesn't work. Next time you do something new or different, something you are just learning, be there for yourself. Don't tell yourself what was wrong. Tell yourself what was right with it. Praise yourself, build yourself up so that the next time you do it, you really feel good about it. Each time you will be better and better and better. Soon you will have found a new skill of some sort. Isn't that funny that I would pick this today? That one, I would open the book up to this one today. After this, because see, I told you that it might be going to hell in a handbasket. I should not have said that. I should not have said that because see, that is bringing myself. I don't want to feed that into my artwork. I want it to flow. This has been so much fun. And this is the first thing that I've done that has taken me so many episodes to get it finished. But it was fun. And I'm glad that you guys went on this journey with me. And, but you know, even still, if you guys want to leave me some comments that I could do differently to make the outcome different, well, you just comment away. That is fine because I accept criticisms as well as I do praises because that's how I learn. But this is how we learn. And so you all start your bucket of bits and bobs, just whatever, broken jewelry, just whatever you find. This is a broken hair clip. Every acorn hats, just everything, pieces of the typewriters. These are just chipboard letters, buttons. Buttons are on there and just come off of the type. So many things. This here, these leaves, they were on a frame, but the frame broke. Well, I broke it some more, made it into pieces. It almost felt like it was like a soft lead. And so, but look how beautiful they are. I think it's beautiful. And that's my opinion. It's beautiful. So thank you so much for going on this journey with me. Now I just got to figure out where I'm going to hang it, because I know it will hang just fine. It's really not all that heavy. A lot of this stuff I have is on there is like chipboard. It's not heavy. A lot of these jewelry pieces and things are not heavy. And so, and these rings are like plastic. This one is wood. These ones are plastic. And so there's a lot of things that aren't that weighty, you know, these watches. They don't weigh that much. A lot of this stuff doesn't weigh much. But I love it. I love it. I think it turned out perfect. And that is my opinion. Okay, so I want to wish you all a good day. I want to wish you all a good day, and a good night, a good week, and I want to thank all of you for staying with me throughout this whole journey through my art piece. And now it's your turn. You do something, make videos for me to watch, and let me learn something from you. Okay, I want to say I love you, I thank you, and God bless. May He watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you and you and you and you and you and you over there in the corner and you over there in the blue jacket. I will see you all on the next video. God bless.